Hi, story reader for morals. Please help me follow my page, Rachel's Corner and Rachel OK, for more interesting stories and more. Thank you. Today's story is The Old Seamstress. Credit to Chema. Let's read the story and learn from the moral lesson. There lived an old seamstress called Barbara. She lived close to a potter. Barbara was almost 90 years old, but she looked quite younger, and she was very hard-working. She grew a vegetable and herb garden in her backyard, as well as raising backyard chickens and ducks. One day, Barbara noticed that her pregnant duck had been jumping the boundary fence and laying eggs in the potter's yard. She then went into the yard to collect all 15 eggs. However, to her utter surprise, the potter abruptly stopped her and said, "No, you can't collect my eggs. They are mine." Barbara looked at the potter with utter bewilderment and muttered, "But it was my duck which laid the eggs. I think I have the right to take them." The potter scoffed and said, "Well, the eggs were laid on my property, so it's me who have the right to take them. You own the duck, but I own the eggs." Unable to believe it, Barbara whispered, "You are not being sincere now. You know very well that I am the rightful owner of the eggs. You know it." However, the potter couldn't agree on that. She shook her head and said, "I'm sorry, but your dog came to my yard and gifted me all the eggs. They are my gift, so can you leave now, please?" Filled with disappointment, Barbara turned and walked away. The potter gathered all the eggs in a bucket and took them into her house. 2 years later, the potter's pregnant dog went missing. For a couple of days, she searched for her everywhere, but she couldn't find her. Soon, she discovered that her dog had delivered a litter of 8 healthy puppies in Barbara's yard. Without hesitation, she came to Barbara's yard to collect her puppies. However, she was taken by surprise when Barbara stopped her and snapped, "Don't even think you have the right to take the puppies. They are all mine." The potter said, "But it was my dog which gave birth to the puppies. They should be mine." Barbara shook her head and muttered. For your information, the pupils were delivered on my property. So it's me who have the right to take them. You own the dog, but I own the puppies. Is that clear? Filled with guilt and shame, the porter asked, okay, fine. But can we at least share them equally, please? You take 4 and I take 4. Barbara smiled and whispered into her ear, you seem to have forgotten something. Your dog came to my yard and gifted me all the puppies. I'm taking them all. Can you leave now, please? Upon saying that, Barbara took all the puppies and walked into her house. Let's go to the moral lesson here. Be kind, be fair, be considerate, and do unto others as you will have them to do unto you. Always remember, what goes around will definitely come around. Yes. Some people, if you treat them the way they treat you, they will feel bad. And they won't remember that they are the one that treated you. So, can you get the moral lesson here? The porter has forgotten what she did to Barbara. And she wanted her pupils back. Is it possible? During her own time, she wasn't kind. She wasn't considerate. So, what goes around comes around. So, my people, let us try to be kind. It pays to be kind. You don't know your turn tomorrow. Let's be considerate to people's emotions. Let's be considerate. We are all human. Help me like and share. Thank you. Bye.